With business, it's all about finding something you love, but having the self-motivation to actually make it and do it. And a lot of people go into business saying, oh, I'm gonna do this. They know what kind of business they want to do from the get-go. But I would never have imagined that this is what I'd be doing.
So these are sponges that you can actually use to wash dishes.
So how they come together is, so we purchased some coffee roaster sacks. So we're upcycling the burlap. We cut them into pieces and then Madison serges it, which just creates a finish edge. So we don't like waste. What we do is we take that fabric and use the pieces to create these on sponges.
Working out of this small room in their Vancouver home, Lisa Seriosa and her daughter Madison have turned sustainability into a business. Tell me about Periwinkle Designs. What is it?
We're a local handmade company right here in Vancouver. Started with Madison and I, mompreneur and kidpreneur duo, about 4 years ago. And so over the years, I've always been interested in doing business. But when Madison was in grade 2, she did an extracurricular entrepreneur course. And in this course, they had to bring an item to market.
So I picked beeswax food wraps.
Yeah.
And I really like how it replaces saran wrap and that you can reuse it.
And that sparked a light bulb for Lisa, sending them headfirst into a business selling a variety of reusable, eco-friendly products. And why is that important to you, that it's reusable and that it's eco-friendly?
I think it's important because it reduces our garbage and plastic in our oceans and landfills.
And what's it like for you to watch your mom grow this business?
It feels great and I want to be just like her. She's a role model to me and I really want to be like her when I grow up and continue this business like how she did.
I'm fine.
Love you.
And I'm so proud of you,
During her childhood, Lisa had close and supportive parents, but she had mixed feelings about her Asian background.
Growing up, I grew up in Nanaimo, so I was born in Nanaimo, predominantly a Caucasian community. So I knew I was different. I'd get teased just being different colored skin. I was pulled into ESL class in school growing up, but I didn't speak Chinese. And I'm fourth generation. I really had hoped, society is more accepting and more knowledgeable and not so ignorant. And gone are the days where, kids like myself, just because I'm Asian, was put into a class. But, I do feel there's still a lot of learning that still needs to be done. And so, yeah, absolutely today I'm proud to be an Asian Canadian women business owner here in Vancouver. My dad, when he built his kitchen, he wanted the wok ring and the elements, and then this is a grill.
Oh, wow.
And then this here is a deep fryer, a built-in deep fryer.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so it is a mini kitchen within his house.
Lisa comes from a long line of business owners. Her parents owned not one, but 2 restaurants in Nanaimo. And they kept on running other restaurants after moving to Vancouver, including Gourmet Wok, the first Chinese fast food stall on Granville Island.
They were in the trenches. They worked day in, day out, every day. My dad was always a cook. My mom, took care of most of what we call the outside, so the servicing and of the customers.
What kind of influence did that have on you, growing up and seeing that kind of work ethic and that commitment to their business?
Yeah, so I really feel that instilled those values in me. Just growing up in the restaurant business with my parents side by side for many, many years. So my career started at the age of 9. I have this Gourmet Wok. So this was the restaurant when we moved to the Lower Mainland, which is the first restaurant my parents owned in the public market. But then it's morphed as I've morphed over the years in business, and it's become the beeswax apron. It's really meaningful, just the fact that, over the years, what was started in a restaurant business with my parents has now grown and morphed and transformed into this eco-friendly business that I do with Madison.
What is it that you would like to instill in your kids?
Work hard, live with integrity. If you've got the motivation and the drive and that grit in you, you can really achieve anything that you put your mind to, but it takes work. When I'm no longer here, I'd like to have faith and confidence that I've raised two amazing citizens, first off, and that, that they will be successful in their own right.